Is your phone ringing all day with new customers? If not, it's because you're not in the map pack. The map pack is the top 3 spots everyone clicks on Google. And here's the truth. More calls, more customers, more cash flow, all come from being right here. In this video, I'll show you the hack to get your local business on the map pack fast. Now, don't think you can't do this. What most people don't know about me is I grew up in a trailer park. I was put in remedial reading in 3rd grade. I even got fired from my first job. I had to figure out how to survive, so I cracked the map pack with my own business. Then I did it again and again and again as I opened more locations. Now I teach other businesses how to do it. Hey, here's the important part. If I could do it, so can you. In this video, I'm going to show you what actually gets you number 1 on the Google Maps. And the best part, you get there in just 30 days. Even if you got a website that's nowhere near page 1 on Google. I'm going to reveal the exact website structure Google rewards for local rankings. Spoiler alert, it's not blogging, no matter what these so-called experts tell you. Hey, my name is Billy D. I took my local service business from almost being bankrupt to opening a lot of locations to a 7-figure exit. Now I help local businesses get Google reviews and get their Google business profile on the map pack, using strategies that got my business on the map pack. Now, I talk to local business owners every day. You won't believe what I found when I analyzed the title tags of over 100 local business websites. It's shocking how easy they're making it for you to outrank them. You need a completely different approach to get local SEO results. And I'm going to break it down step by step. By the end of this video, you'll see why the system works in over 90% of local markets. Most local SEO experts tell you posting blogs is the secret to ranking on Google. It's not. In fact, it's a waste of your time. If you're blogging, stop. If you want more calls, more customers, and more people walking through your door, you need to show up in one place. That's the Google Map Pack. In this video, I'll show you how to get your business in the Map Pack, often in 30 days or less. The Map Pack is those 3 business listings that pop up on Google Maps whenever someone searches for a local service. 70% of the calls from Google go to these top 3 spots. That's why being number 4 might as well be invisible. So here I search for HVAC contractor. It's these 3 businesses right here that pop up. This is called the Map Pack. There's only 3 of them. And if your business isn't there, you're basically invisible. If you're in one of these more businesses over here, like number 4, you might as well be invisible. No one finds you. You're on page. The rest of these, no one ever finds them. The only ones people find are these right here. And you can pay for these listings up here if they're sponsored, but being right here in the Map Pack is where you want to be. So getting on the Map Pack means you're in front of buyers right when they're ready to call. If your business isn't on the Map Pack, isn't showing here, then your competitors are getting those calls instead of you. The Map Pack is prime real estate on Google. It's the first thing people see and the first place they click. Showing up on Map Pack means more calls, more customers, more leads, more money. 70% of all calls that come from Google go to these 3 listings on the Map Pack. So once you get on the Map Pack, you need Google reviews. We get you more Google reviews. But even if you don't have many Google reviews, getting the Map Pack is a huge step. So you get more calls and more customers. So let's start with the foundation of local SEO success. Your Google business profile. So for example, here's a Google business profile for Affordable Pro Heating and Air and LLC. It's not your website that gets you on the Map Pack. It's your Google business profile. The first thing you need to understand is that your only goal is to rank your Google business profile on the Map Pack. Your goal is not your website, not your URLs, every page on your local business website. The purpose of it is to help you rank higher. This is important for you to understand because it will change your entire approach to local SEO. It'll change your approach to your website. Okay, let's talk about where a lot of local businesses make a big mistake. They only choose one primary category, like HVAC contractor. But Google allows you to choose up to 10 categories. If you're only using one, you're missing out big time. This is easy money, so don't miss it. Don't miss this next part, because it's the easiest one almost no business is using. you should really target at least 4 or 5 secondary categories on your Google Business Profile, not just the main one. So if your main category is HVAC contractor, you might also add relevant Google Business Profile secondary categories like air conditioner contractor, air conditioning repair service, air duct cleaning service, dryer vent cleaning service, furnace repair service, and heating contractor. I'll explain to you more how we're going to use these in a moment, but you should seriously consider adding ones like these. Next, I want you to list at least 30 services on your Google Business Profile. Most local businesses have 0 services listed. This is where you pull ahead because most businesses have 0 services listed. 0. By listing 30 or more, you're telling Google exactly what you do for which searches they should show your business, meaning the map packs that your business should be listed in. Now, if you don't know what services to add, no problem. I'm going to give you a prompt here for ChatGPT. What services should be added to a Google Business Profile for HVAC contractor in Charlotte? Please be specific and list at least 30 service niches, but you can list additional ones. When searched, they should result in a map pack. Also include variations of services that might have different names but are oftentimes searched for by my target customers. And boom, ChatGPT just pops these puppies right out for you. See, for example, AC installation, central air conditioning installation, ductless mini split installation, heat pump installation, furnace installation, AC repair, emergency AC repair. You see what I'm talking about here? So, for example, I took emergency AC repair, and Google thinks I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I put that in my GS location changer, and boom, you see what popped up? 3 businesses here for emergency AC repair. Well, this is one of the website pages or service niche pages you want to be on the map pack for. Now, I'm explaining how we're going to do this in a second, but you see for all these here, there's a bunch of them here. We're not going to have all of them. Let's say 30 of them, but you're going to pick 30 of these out, and you're going to put in, for example, furnace maintenance or heat pump maintenance, thermostat repair or heat pump repair, whatever these might be. You see, I'm going to show you how you get on the map pack for all these terms in Charlotte or in your city. So this is an example for HVAC contractor, but this could be for any local business. I'm just giving you an idea. So don't think, oh, this only works for HVAC contractor. It works for any local business. Now, for each of these service niches, you're going to need to create a service niche on your Google Business Profile, and you're going to need to make a landing page on your website. But I'll talk about that more in a minute. Your title tag is one of the most important things in your SEO to explain to Google, to show Google what your web page is about. So here's the shocking thing I promised you earlier. I've analyzed hundreds of local business websites. Do you know what the most common homepage title tag is? The name of your local business. For example, Stevens Plumbing Company. I mean, that's crazy, but that's it. The second most common one is just home. Over 60% of local business websites have either the business name or home as a title tag. Here's the crazy part. Over half of local businesses just use home as their title tag. That's why it's so easy for you to outrank them. Let me show you. So here's the title tag for Stevens Plumbing Company, this website. If you hover up here, it'll come down. It says Stevens Plumbing Company. Crazy. Your title tag should always be your main Google business category plus your city name or a variation thereof. So when your competition has a business name or home in their title tag, that makes it pretty easy for you to come in and outrank them. So let's kind of back up here a little bit. Let me kind of go over real quick, show you what your home page should look like as far as the title tag and the H1, and I'll explain what H2s are. All right? So what we did is we redesigned the Stevens Plumbing site just a little bit, made a few changes to it. These are easy changes for you to make too. So this is some easy wins for you guys to take away from this video. First of all, what we did was, you see, we changed, this is called the H1. That's the first, the biggest part, header on your web page. And the headers and the title tag, that's all things that Google looks at when they come look at your website, try to find what your web page or your website's about. So easy wins for you. So what I did was I blew up the title tag for you. You see what I put up here? Best 24/7 plumber, Wilmington, North Carolina, Stevens Plumbing. So their main Google category is plumber. We have it right here in the city and state they're in, Wilmington, North Carolina. The other parts, best 24/7 and your name, that's all fine. But the most important part in this title tag is your main Google business category, which is plumber. It could be roofing contractor. It could be acupuncturist, whatever, plus your city name. And so you'll see up here, this is where the title tag would go. So the first section of your website is the H1. This is H1 here, okay? And so what you want to make sure is you have H1 with your main business, Google business category, for example, plumber, and your city, state, Wilmington, North Carolina. That's the key thing you want on your title tag. This one here has best 24/7 plumber, Wilmington, NC, 24-hour emergency plumbing at reasonable prices. Again, that's fine because you want people to actually, when they come to your website, to actually hire you. But the important part for your SEO purposes is this part right here. All right. Then if we scroll down here, you're going to see these are called H2s. Okay. H1 is a header 1. Then you have H2s, H3s, H4s. I suggest you only use H2s and H3s. But the next section here is called H2. This is all your meta tags, what Google looks at to see what your website's about. Okay. So 50% of these meta tags, H2s, have to be about what you do or where you do it or both. What you do is, for your homepage, your main Google business category, plumber. And it says Wilmington, North Carolina. So there you go, 24-hour emergency plumber in Wilmington, North Carolina. Next one, it says reliable plumbing service, North Carolina. Again, this shows where you're from. All right. This is telling Google what your website's about. Next one, Core Plumbing Service Helps in Wilmington, North Carolina. Again, this is telling Google exactly what your website's about. Okay? So that's what you need to do, is you need to have your title tag and your meta tags, your H1, your H2s, and H3s about what you do and where you do it. These are easy wins for you guys to go in and change your website right now. And these are going to help you get on the map pack. These are easy wins for you. Remember earlier when you added 4 or 5 Google Business Profile categories, you need to make each of these secondary categories H2 tags on your homepage. For example, H2, Austin Air Conditioning Repair Service. So next you're going to create what is called secondary category landing pages for each of these secondary categories. Now, a landing page is another fancy way of saying a web page. It's a detail page for each of these secondary categories. You need to provide details about the secondary category and the neighborhoods in your city. Okay? You're going to have a title tag and the H1, the header, the main header, about the secondary category in your city. For example, Austin Air Conditioning Repair Service, or Charlotte Air Conditioning Repair Service, or Dallas Air Duct Cleaning Service, or Phoenix AZ Dryer Vent Cleaning Service. Okay? And 50% of the rest of the header tags on the page need to be about your city or the secondary category, or both. Now, you're going to go back to your home page, also called your Google Business landing page. Remember I told you to put a paragraph for each of these secondary categories with a header, H2? Well, you're going to have a link coming from this home page to the secondary category page. That's the structure. And that link structure is the exact way you set up your Google Business Profile structure. And you go back to your service niches. Remember we went over those. And then you're going to choose the most relevant service niche from your Google Business Profile for the second categories. Use each service as an H2 tag and write 150 to 200 words about that service. Then create a new page for each of those service niches. The service niche and the city and the title tag and the H1. Again, 50% of the headers on the page must be about the service niche, your city, or both. For example, Charlotte, North Carolina, emergency AC repair. Or Austin, Texas, heat pump repair. So you're going to make a separate page for each of these. Okay. Now, then you're going to add links from your secondary category page over to the respective a service niche page. Under Google Business Profile, what you're going to do is under each of these secondary categories, you're going to put the service niche and then a 300-word description about the service niche. So then you're going to have the same exact structure on your Google Business Profile as you do on your website. And Google eats that up because then you're showing topical relevance. That is, you're showing Google that you're an expert in your field. When you're done with all this, you're going to have around maybe 40 pages on your local website. 30 of the service niches. You're going to have a separate page for each of the secondary categories. You're going to have a separate home page or your Google Business Profile landing page. You're going to have a contact us and about us page. About 40 pages, 35, 40 pages. That's all showing Google your topical relevance and your geographic relevance, so they rank you on the map pack for your city. Let's talk about why blogging alone just doesn't work for local SEO. So many local businesses hire these SEO experts who post a blog every week for years. So all blogging does is target keywords. But it doesn't target keywords that have a map pack. And it doesn't show the structure that Google needs for you to prove topical relevance, meaning you're the expert in the city. So let me talk about the next very important step that you can't skip. If you skip this next step, your new web pages won't get indexed by Google. If they aren't indexed by Google, then Google won't find them and they won't help you. So you're going to need to show Google that each of these new web pages that you've built should be trusted. You do that two ways. First, you get good quality links to your website, like your local links. I mean, like your local chamber of commerce or local organizations like the county fair or local events, your Little League team. Okay. So you pay them not a huge amount of money. You pay them a little money so they have a link back to your website. Okay. You're showing Google that you have local ties and that you're a local business, but when you have these local links. Hey, here's the part most SEO gurus never tell you. Local links are Google juice. They prove you're a real business in your city. Okay. Next, you're going to need what's called a PBN link back to each of your new secondary category landing pages and each of your service niche landing pages. Not a bunch of spammy links. One good link is all you need for each page. If you follow this Google Business Profile mirror structure, along with a link strategy, you'll get your business on the local map pack. If you're in a big city or super competitive niche, hey, you might need to add a few more pages. But for most mid-sized cities or big cities with not super competitive niches, this is more than enough to get you on the map pack. Okay? So you're not going to just be on the map pack for HVAC contractor or air conditioning contractor. You're going to be on those map packs too. But when you get on the secondary category map pack for Charlotte air conditioning contractor or Charlotte air duct cleaning service, you're going to be on the map pack for anything related to that also. And so then you have these 30 other service niches you're going to be on the map pack for also. So you're going to be on a bunch of map packs, not just one map pack. So when people put in anything related to these, you're going to pop up on the map pack because Google trusts you. You show Google that you have topical relevance. So Billy G here, that's what I do. I get businesses, more Google reviews, and I get on the Google Business Profile map pack. Hey, so be sure to check back. I'm going to give you detailed prompts, how to write the copy for all these landing pages. It's not as crazy as it sounds, especially when I give you the ChatGPT prompts. I'm going to walk you step by step how to get the web pages for all these and how to get your business on the Google Map Pack. But here's the deal. You don't need to pay some bozo to post blog posts. Wait for years to get on the map pack. You just need the right structure. And you have it now. Hey, don't think you can't do all of this. After all, I started with nothing. Trailer park, remedial reading, fired my first job. So if I could crack the map pack, so can you.